2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From historic Royal Portrush Golf Club in Northern Ireland, it's the first round of the Open Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvy, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, this should be a fun week. We've got so many great storylines, including a rivalry with our featured player. Before we get into that, take us through this course. What are some of the big keys out there?
Andrew, if I had one perfect golf course to choose from around the world, this one would be it. I think this is a blend of hard, complex holes, a blend of short, easy holes, but at no time can you ever take a break from thinking about what the next shot has to be, because it keeps you on your toes every single shot. This, to me, is the perfect golf course, no matter what the weather is.
Let's go out to the first hole. We touched on this earlier, but there appears to be a rivalry taking shape today. Let's go down to Henny with more.
Andrew, in the lead up to this matchup today, I really can't tell you where each player's skill level is, because the confidence in the talk between the two has been sky high. One player is going to leave disappointed and one is going to be walking on the clouds. This is really something, this rivalry.
Okay, Henny, this rivalry should really spice up our week. That's a really nice approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
8 feet left to the cup.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Here's a look at the second hole, a par 5.
Yeah, a little dog leg from right to left, a host of bunkers down the right-hand side. A birdie is possible, but you're going to walk away happy with a par.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
This one needs to stay out of that second cut.
John, what does his lie look like?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
A chance here from 10 feet out. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going left to right.
Putt is underway.
Remarkable shot. That's an eagle. Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here's a look at the third hole, a par 3.
Hole 3, just one lone bunker there, a short left of this green, but lots of runouts on short, left, right, and long. Distance control is imperative to find this green.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Now, wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? Oh, how about it? This putt still tracking nicely. Yes! As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Xander Schauffele is our leader. Here's the fourth hole. It's a par 4.
Challenging tee shot right here, out of bounds, comes in close down the right-hand side. A couple of menacing bunkers down the left. From there, your second shot goes into an opening. Anytime the flag is placed on the left-hand portion of the green, you will not be able to see the flag stick. This is a strong hole.
This shot is about 170 yards. 3 shots behind the lead. That is just a wonderful shot. Really well played, and now an opportunity for birdie at the fourth hole.
And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look.
Downwind on this shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it's come out pretty clean.
We're back. Time to have more live play. A putt to move into a tie for second place. Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little something here.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, our featured player in second place trying to chase down Xander Schauffele.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Quality shot, that one. Sitting at 5 under for the day.
Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
Good shot there, Beamer. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This one starting out way to the right.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
No bunkers surrounding this green right here, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Putting for a par here. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
The 7th hole is a par 5.
Big bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided off the tee at all costs. A 5 here is really good score.
That really sounded pure. This is a bomb. Well, Beamer, here we are at the Open Championship, the oldest event in golf. Why is this event so special to so many people?
Because it brings in players from all over the world, unlike any other tournament, Andrew. You got players from Asia, Australia, India, the South America. It's just like it's a worldly event. And it's really the first tournament that I remember seeing players from each and every country, and not just watching them, but celebrating them. And I thought that was pretty amazing. And so I got to watch the Open Championship as a youngster and was always intrigued by the size of the crowds, but more about the players who you might not have ever heard of because of where they played and grew up. But I also learned really quickly that these guys can flat out play, and it's shown that throughout the years as golf has developed and now become a bigger entity around the world.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
That looked good for a while. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. We've got a two-way tie atop the leaderboard. Our featured player is all square with Xander Schauffele.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here's a look at the par 4 8th hole.
Do not miss your tee shot to the left whatsoever. There's nothing fun about it over there. Out to the right-hand side, you got a couple of bunkers that you want to avoid. The next shot, though, is fairly easy. Even though the green sits above the player, it's pretty flat. Not a lot of movement in this green. A good birdie opportunity.
Okay, that'll play.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. 5 shots off the lead. He's hit this one pretty well, I feel.
And this just might be good enough to go down.
Okay, here we are again, back live. This is a good 130 club. All right, the putter can come out now. This is a putt to get to 7 under. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. The closing hole on this opening 9 is a par 4.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole.
Time to get back to the course. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
And from about 105 yards.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
7 feet left. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Xander Schauffele is trying to make a move on the leaderboard. He just made a birdie and is only 2 off the lead.
The gap is starting to close. It's getting interesting as we get towards the end of this event.
Let's see if this one stays out of the rough. At 8 under par. Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. All right, we can work with that. The distance left on this putt is 17 feet. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Here's a par putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Probably the most difficult tee shot on this course. A very narrow area out to the left-hand side. Only the biggest hitters can carry that dog leg down the right. From there, you have a green that sits up above the player with one lone bunker on the left-hand side and a huge drop-off on the right.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. his second shot here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
That is a pure looking draw. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And back to the course with the live action. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going in? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This is pretty straight. Might move a little bit to the left.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll.
Getting better.
Oh, my. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Here we are on the 12th, a par 5.
Long straightaway par 5. It's a nice reprieve after a tough stretch of holes.
Well struck. Playing from around 190 yards out. Eight under for the day. Didn't that look good for a long time? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And now that finds him in first place. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Straight down the hill, dotted with bunkers, both left, right, and center. This green chases away from you just slightly.
Going with the 7. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt to get to 10 under par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
On a good line.
Good effort from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That's 9 under par for the event. This hole is a long par 4.
And a really difficult tee shot here. Do not hit it right in the bunker or left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs once again going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that greenside bunker.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. Oh, did you hear that sound? That sounded sweet. Is this one going to go down? Let's return to live play now. He's setting up for his second shot. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
How close was that to going down? And a par putt awaits him. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
To 15, a par 4.
Finding the middle of the fairway is always a good idea, especially here at the 15th.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. 9 under for the tournament. He really played that one well out of the rough. Okay, that's going to play. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's going to go uphill and to the left. Let's see what happens.
This starts on a really good line. This has my attention. Yes, it goes. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. 16, a long par 3.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
This is a 3-wood.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. We've got 15 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
How did that not go in? Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. To 17, a par 4.
Difficulty here is finding the fairway, but if you can, you're going to have one of the best second shot views in all of golf.
Of all the golf shots I've seen, that was one of them.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
On the green, but a different area code. This putt's looking good. It's on a very good line. It's got a chance. Oh, so close. The par putt. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. The closing hole at Royal Portrush is a par 4.
Down the left-hand side off the tee is the line.
That might be the best swing of the day. Here's the second at 18. A lot to like about that one. Five feet to the cup. He finishes with birdie on 18. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvy, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalon saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Royal Portrush Golf Club as we bring you final round coverage of the Open Championship. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. One of the hardest things to do in golf is close out that championship. The time is now. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
This is his third. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Right to lefter, up the hill. can be positive with this one. Now that's how you roll the rock.
That looked good the whole way for par. A tap in for bogey. The putt goes in, and that is the first blemish on the scorecard all week long.
Not a great start right there, but plenty of holes left in the round.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
And a great opportunity to get your round started with a birdie.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That's a really nice shot. Okay, setting up from 12 feet away.
He's got this one for birdie.
Putt goes in. That's a birdie, and that's the way you bounce back.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
He's got it rolling now, 11 under par for the championship. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Distance control is of the utmost importance on this shortish par 3.
Wow, what a swing. This is a 7-iron on the way.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
This putt from 5 feet away.
This for a birdie run.
Making an early statement today.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
And this one has hit the downslope. It might run out a little more. Let's see.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Now that is nowhere near the hole location, but at least the putter can come out of the bag.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
That one just rolls by. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
This hole is a par 4.
If the winds are favorable, tee it high and let it fly. A wide open fairway out to the left-hand side. As you get closer to the green, a wide opening for your second shot, giving you endless opportunities to get your second shot close. A very long green at 45 yards.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. A bit wild on approach there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
This would be a great up and down. He has this putt to save his par. Lydia Ko is just coming off a birdie at her last hole, and that will take her to within 2 strokes of the lead. The 6th is a par 3.
When the pin is all the way back here, hit it into the center of the green. Really difficult, challenging hole.
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
He has about 14 feet to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that hole completed, our featured player is on top of the leaderboard, just ahead of Lydia Ko of New Zealand.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Deep bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Second shot, you're landing it into a very narrow opening, so you got to be careful and not lose your focus. Third shot, straight uphill to a green with a bunker on front right and plenty of runoff areas surrounding it.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Well, we'll see what happens, but you love the aggressive style here with driver. That's how you take on a par 5.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
What a putt this would be to get to 14 under. Henny is greenside.
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
thought that was going down. This putt from 6 feet away. Putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8.
If you find the fairway off the tee, birdie is definitely a possibility.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
This one's right of the green.
And that one won't find the green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was in. He's got this one for par. That one drops. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A menacing hole indeed. Usually plays right back into the teeth of the wind.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. That is deep, deep rough.
Oh, this was coming flying out of the rough.
Even 2 putts would be good from here. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
Wow. This one is 5 feet away.
This for par.
As we look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele with a birdie on his last hole. He's only 2 back. And now teeing off on this par 4.
No fairway bunkers on this tee shot as it doglegs from left to right. As you turn to the right and make your way towards the green, it is a very narrow green, but with plenty of distance in it. You can make birdie if you find the right section of the green. If you do not, though, 3 putts will happen.
Let's go down to Henny.
He's got about 140, I'd say.
now a putt to get to 14 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
He's got about 27 feet from here, fellas.
So close. This putt is for par. Moving along. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Converted from a par 5 into a par 4. This hole is brutal.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Choosing the 9-iron here. That got a little out of control, I think.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This one's for bogey. Currently 12 under for the event. The 12th, a par 5.
Avoid all the bunkers with your tee shot and go find yourself a birdie.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Standing over his second shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
$18 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one is breaking left to right.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Good news, it's got a massive green complex as it's dotted by bunkers all around.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And with that hole completed, our featured player is on top of the leaderboard, just ahead of Lydia Ko of New Zealand. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
A strong tee shot, a strong hole all around. 4 is definitely a great score here. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Going with the pitching wedge here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Looks pretty good.
Starting to work its way towards the cup. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This is about a 120-yard shot.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Beautiful shot from our leader. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Here's the par 3 16th hole.
16 gives me nightmares. It is a long par 3 with danger everywhere. You don't ever want to bail it out to the right-hand side and find the middle of that mound, or you'll be making 4 or worse every day of the week.
Okay, clubbing down.
Our leader has done it again.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
Come on.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
A 3-footer coming up. Okay, on to the next. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Love this tee shot. Hit it to the crest of a mound, and from there, it's all downhill from there. I've seen players in the past, as it blows so hard sometimes, take putter down the hill for their second shot. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
That's the thick stuff. I like that one. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Out to the 18th tee.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side, as finding those bunkers is a massive no-no. From there, you're going to have a longish second shot to a green that just has one lone bunker on the right-hand side. Big sweeping mounds on the left, though, will carry it down into a low area. Anything coming up short will be on a flattish area. Pretty easy to get it up and down. This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Here it is, a putt to win it all. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Oh, it's so...
The putt drops, and there's your winner of the Open Championship at Royal Portrush.
What a sensational week here in Northern Ireland.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.